Hello everyone! Today we have a 25-minute reformer-inspired Pilates class. All you need is a light or a medium intensity resistance band, or you could do this workout without any equipment. Let's get started. Come to a seated position, flex your feet, and place the band around your arches. Sit tall and bring your fists into your chest with elbows lifted. Feeling a bit of resistance on the band, exhale to round back halfway, and inhale to round forward and lengthen tall. Again, exhale, round back, hollowing the abdominals. And inhale, round forward, ribs drawing backwards, and lengthen tall. 2 more. Exhale, send your tailbone forward to round back, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, round forward, and stack tall on top of the sitting bones. Adding on, exhale, round back, hollowing the abdominals. Inhale, rotate the upper body to the left. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, round forward, and stack tall on top of the sitting bones. Starting right this time, exhale to round. Inhale to rotate right, twisting through the waistline. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, center. And round forward and lengthen. Let's do 2 more. Exhale to round. Draw the belly button to spine, anchoring both sitting bones into the mat as you twist to each side. Feeling the ribs wrap. Inhale, round forward, and lengthen. Last time, hopefully your abs are starting to warm up a bit. Exhale to round. Inhale to rotate right, twisting through the waistline. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, center. Inhale, round forward, and finish. And hinge from the hips for a forward fold, keeping your spine long. Take a breath in, flexing strongly through your feet for a nice stretch down the back of your legs. Exhale and release. Very good work. Now let's hug the elbows into your sides. Exhale, round back, and continue to roll all the way down to the mat. Keeping the band around your arches, float your legs to tabletop position. Hug your elbows into your sides, glue your ribs and lower back to the mat. Exhale, press your legs long on a high diagonal, and inhale, pull them in. Exhale to press out, pulling your belly button to your spine, and inhale, resisting the pull of the band as you bend. Keep going. Focus on keeping your lower back in contact with the mat by drawing the abdominals in and wrapping the ribs. Press out, hugging the inner thighs together. Inhale, return in. Option to stay here or lift the head and shoulders and continue pressing the legs out. Eyes on your thighs and resisting the pull in. Exhale to press out for 3. See if you can curl a little deeper, drawing the ribs towards the hips. 2, driving through the heels as you press the legs long. 1, peeling the shoulder blades off the mat. And rest your head. Wonderful. Release your right foot from the band. Lift your elbows off your body and gently pull the band apart. Using your left leg, reach the leg out straight on the diagonal and slowly draw it back in. Exhale out. Really drive through the left heel to activate the glutes. And inhale in. 2 more. Check that your stomach muscles are tight and your pelvis is staying very still. Last one. Keeping the rib cage and lower back pressed into the mat. And hug your elbows into your ribs Send your right leg long on the mat and your left leg towards the ceiling as straight as comfortable. Circle your left leg across, down, around, and exhale up. Inhale, circle across, down, around, and exhale up. Let's do 2 more. Your pelvis is staying very still. And reverse that circle. Circle your left leg out, down, around, and up. And again, outside, down, around, and up. 2 more, keeping your ribs and hips still. Pause at the top and use the band to draw the leg towards you for a hamstring stretch. Inhale and exhale. Let's switch the legs, bring both legs to tabletop, and take the arch of your right foot into the band, removing your left foot. Lift your elbows off of your body and using your right foot, reach the leg out straight and pull it in. Exhale to reach the leg out. Inhale to draw it back in. Hug your abdominals tight as your leg presses out and pulls in. Exhale out. Gently pull the band apart. Inhale in. 1 more. And move into single leg circles. Hug your elbows into your ribs. Send your left leg long on the mat, reaching your right leg towards the ceiling. Inhale, circle across, and exhale up. Cross, down, around, and up. Inhaling for half of the circle and exhaling for the other half. Check that your stomach muscles are tight and your pelvis is staying very still. And reverse the circle. Out, down, around, and pause at the top. Again, outside, down, around, and up. Keeping your left leg anchored into the floor as you circle that top leg. Pause at the top and use the band to draw the leg towards you. Take a breath in and out. Very good. Now rest your feet on the mat, hip distance apart, arms straight to the ceiling. Draw your ribs together and down, and exhale. Glide your arms back towards your ears. And inhale, bring your arms towards your thighs. Again, exhale, send your arms back, wrapping the rib cage tight. Inhale to return. Exhaling to send the arms towards the ears. Really focus on pulling your abdominals in and hugging the ribs together and down. Inhale to return. Last one. Now lay your band across your hip bones. Press your hands down into the band to create some resistance in your pelvic curls. Exhale, curl your tailbone off the mat and lift your hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, pause at the top, feeling that resistance from the band. And exhale, roll your spine all the way down to the mat. Again, exhale, drive your feet into the mat, curl and lift your pelvis. Inhale at the top. Exhale, articulate through the spine to roll down. 2 more. Make sure that you're keeping your shoulders in contact with the mat as you lift. Checking that your ribs are not flaring. Hold this last one at the top, and we'll lower the hips down in one piece and lift them up. Inhale, lower to a hover, and exhale, press the hips up. 4 more. Pull your navel to spine, close your ribs, and make sure your lower back is not arching. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 2 more. Feeling the resistance of the band as you drive your hips up. Last one, and we'll hold the hips high. Send the arms up and overhead, maybe allowing the back of the hand to rest on the mat, and feel a nice stretch through the chest and shoulders as you exhale and ripple your spine, melting your chest, the back of the ribs, all the way down to your tailbone. Nice work. Now let's hug the knees into our chest and circle them in one direction, massaging your lower back into the mat. and circle in the other direction. Bring the legs to tabletop, reach the band above the chest, and send the arms forward, lifting your head and shoulder blades off the mat. Press the band into your shins, slide your hands down the band, keeping light tension, and pump your arms. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. Keep going. Option to drop the band and support your head, alternating hands. Peeling those shoulder blades off the mat, chin towards your chest, pumping from the back of the arms. Last time, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. Hug your knees into your chest and roll up to a seated position. Let's prepare to work the outer glute muscles. Sit on your right side and put both feet into the center of the band. Now that the band is wrapped around your feet, place the ends onto the mat so that you can make your way down to lie on your right side. Take hold of the band with your top hand, bend the elbow, and place your hand on the front of your hip bone. Stack your legs and flex your feet strongly. Lift your top leg a few inches and lower it down. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Let's do 4 more. Reach your leg out to lift and lengthen it even longer to lower. Good. Continue to keep the abdominals tight and the ribs dropped. And check that you're keeping your feet flexed to protect your ankles. Last one, using your outer glute muscles to pull the band apart and remove your bottom foot from the band and bend your knees so that they are in front of your hips. Keeping your top leg lifted, press your leg straight out to the side and bend it in. Exhale, press out, and inhale, pull in. As you move the top leg out and in, make sure your heel is staying in line with your knee, almost like you're sliding your leg across a table. Keep going. If you want more resistance, move your hand down the band. 4 more. Exhale, press out, and inhale, pull in. Good. Trying to keep your arm as still as possible. Feel free to do this exercise without the band. Last one. Press your leg straight out and kick your leg forward and press it back. Inhale, kick forward, and exhale, press back. Keep going. Try to keep your shoulders still and keep reaching your leg out of your hip so that you have some tension on the band. Good. Last part of this series. Hold your legs straight out to the side and make tiny circles up, back, and around. Exhale up, back, down, and forward. Continue. Try to create a perfect circle, working through any parts that might feel a bit rigid. And reverse your circle for 6, 5, keeping even your pinky toe facing forward. 2 more. Last one. That is a tough one for the hips and the arm too. Let's make our way to kneeling and we'll set up for quadruped balance. Line up your band with the long edge of your mat and try to center it as best you can. Once your band is lying flat, come to all fours and kneel so that your right knee is at the center of the band. Now step your left toes back and take hold of the band with your right hand. Holding the band, lift your right arm and send your left leg out and up into a balance. Now pull your belly muscles up into your spine and lower your arm and leg towards the mat and lift them up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Good. 4 more. If there's too much tension in your shoulders, slide your hand up the band. 2 more. Draw your abdominals in and up as you tap the mat and lift, keeping your head in line with your spine. Last one. Very good work. Press back into child's pose for a quick break. Okay, let's repeat the whole series on the other side. So sit on your left side this time. Put both feet into the center of the band. Once the band is wrapped around your feet, place the ends of the band down on the mat so you can make your way down to lie on your left side. Take hold of the band with your top hand and bend your elbow, placing your hand on the front of your hip bone. Stack your hips and legs and flex your feet strongly. Lift your top leg a few inches and lower it down. Exhale to lift the top leg. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to lift, knee pointing forward, and inhale to lower. Let's do 4 more, lengthening your leg to lift and sending it even longer as you lower. Continue to keep the abdominals tight, ribs closed, and check that your shoulders are drawing away from your ears. Last one here. Take your bottom foot out from the band. Bend both knees so they are in front of your hips. Lift your top leg to hip height. Press your leg straight to the side and bend it in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, pull in. Resisting the pull as you bend in. 4 more. Keeping even your pinky toe facing forward. 3. Really pressing from your glute muscle to reach your leg long. 2. Driving energy through your heel. Continue to keep the abdominals tight. Last one. And send your leg forward. Press it back. Inhale, kick forward. Exhale, press it back. Pressing that leg back behind the line of the body. Keep going. Keeping that leg as straight as you can. Last one. And bring your legs straight out to the side for tiny circles. Exhale up, back, down, and forward. Continuing to keep your leg parallel and really initiating this movement from the top of your hip. And reverse your circle for 6. Close your ribs for 4, 3, for 2, last one, and rest. Very good work. Come to kneeling. Line your band up with the long edge of the mat, trying to center it as best you can. Once you've laid your band flat, come to all fours with your left knee to the center of the band. Step your right toes back, take hold of the band with your left hand, and lift the left arm and the right leg into a balance. Good, drop your ribs, pull your belly button to your spine, and lower the arm and leg down, and lift it up. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Really work to close the gap between the ribs and hips. Make sure there's not too much tension on your shoulders here. You really want to feel this work in your core. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Last one, keeping your head in line with your spine. And release. Very good. That one is very challenging for the core. Come to a seated position for some arm work. Cross your ankles, sit tall, and wrap your band around your rib cage. Open your arms to the side, softly bending your elbows so they are slightly higher than your wrists. Exhale, send your arms forward. Imagine you're wrapping your arms around a tree. And inhale, open the arms to the side. Exhale to close your circle. And inhale to open. Good, continue. Avoid pinching your shoulder blades together and instead keep your upper back wide and flat as you close your arms and open. Exhale to close your circle and inhale to open. Last one, imagine you're wrapping your arms around a tree and bend your elbows in towards your ribs. Now send your arms forward, open them to the side, glide them forward, and bend them in. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And exhale, pull the elbows to the ribs. Make sure that your elbows remain softly bent as you reach the arms. And continue to keep the rib cage closed. Last one. And pause with your arms reaching to the corners of the mat. Bend the elbows for a bicep curl and slowly release. Exhale to bend and inhale to release. 4 more. As you bend, think about reaching your elbows slightly forward and keep your arms lifted to just under shoulder height. 1 more, drawing your shoulders away from the ears. And release. Okay, we have 1 more exercise in this arm series. Take the band and place it under your seat so that you're sitting at the center of the band. Carefully move the band so that half of it is behind your left shoulder. Bend your elbow and push it slightly forward on the diagonal. I like to place my other hand on my lat muscles to make sure they're hugging down, protecting my shoulders. And now extend your arm on the high diagonal and slowly bend it down. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend. Try to keep the top of the arm completely still as you extend and hinge from the elbow, feeling the back of the arm working hard. Feel free to do this exercise without the band. Last one. And we'll take a gentle mermaid stretch, side bending up and over to the right. Take a full breath in and out, feeling a nice stretch down the left side of the body, and release. Let's repeat that exercise on the right side. Carefully move the band so that half of it is behind your right shoulder. Bend your elbow and push it slightly forward on the diagonal. Extend your arm and slowly bend it down. Extend your arm out and bend it in. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend. Check that your shoulders are away from your ears and try to keep the top of the arm completely still. Feeling the back of the arm. Let's do a few more here. Keeping the rib cage wrapped. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bend. Last one. Take the opposite ankle in front and we'll take a mermaid stretch up and over to the left, pressing your right hip down into the mat. Breathe in and out and release. Let's finish class with some core work. Take your band and fold it twice so that it looks like this. Come to a seated position with your knees bent. Reach your arms in front of your chest and slowly roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Place the folded band at the base of your skull and bring your elbows slightly forward. Take one leg at a time to tabletop and lift your head and shoulder blades off the mat. Pull your right knee in, sending the opposite leg long, and switch. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Keep going. See if you can curl a little deeper, drawing the ribs towards the hips, and take opposite shoulder to knee. Twist and twist from the ribs, allowing your head to relax into the band. Inhale, twist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. And finish. Take the band in front of you and rest your head. Send arms and legs to the ceiling as straight as comfortable, keeping the rib cage and lower back pressed into the mat. Send the arms and legs away from each other and pull them in. And again, inhale to open. Exhale to pull them together. Inhale to open. Exhale to pull them together. Last one. Keep pulling your belly button to your spine and lift your head and shoulders off the mat, sending your band up towards your ankles, and we'll move into scissors. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Keep going. See if you can curl a little deeper, drawing the ribs towards the hips. And end with crisscross. Twist and twist, sending the band towards the opposite shin as you twist. 3, 2, keeping your shoulder blades off the floor. Last one. Very good work. Keep your band folded, and we'll turn over onto our stomach to open up the front of the body. Lying on your stomach, take the folded band behind your lower back and hold it with both hands. Separate your legs hip distance apart. Press your pelvic bones into the mat to lengthen your lower back. Turn your palms to face up. Send the hands to the feet and lift the chest. Lengthen your chest forward and lower down. Again, gently pull the band apart. Exhale, lift and lengthen through the chest, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat and lengthen to lower. 2 more. Keep your head in line with your spine as you lengthen to lift and lengthen to lower. Hold your chest lifted and lift your arms with tiny pulses up and up, keeping your upper body still, squeezing the triceps to lift the arms. 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Release the band and press back into a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands to one corner of the mat, feeling a stretch through the opposite side of your body. Switch, walking your hands to the other corner. And make your way to a seated position, crossing your ankles. Walk your hands forward, keeping your spine long for a nice hip stretch. Breathing in and out. And then take the opposite ankle in front, and we'll take that stretch one more time. Breathing in and out. Stack your spine tall. And place one hand to heart center and one to belly. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and take a moment to thank your body for all of the work it did for you today. Take one full breath in and let it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this workout, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel for more at-home workouts and tips. Have a beautiful day. Take care.